Welcome to our channel. In this exciting episode, we're going to be exploring Broken Hill. The good, the bad, and all the dog-friendly elements. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.
Well, it's time to travel and we've got the Windsor back on the road again. It's exciting. For those of you who've been watching our channel, seeing us do the renovations, we're now heading off on a 3,400 kilometre journey around New South Wales. We'll be sharing with you the good, the bad, the exciting places, the charming destinations. Dougie will be out having lots of walks, so we'll be sharing some of the history, the places to stay, the things to do, the food to eat, and so much more. So we look forward to having you on our journey as we explore this amazing country, see some amazing animals. So please don't forget to like and subscribe and come along on our epic trip in our Windsor Pop Top.
So we're staying in the Broken Hill Tourist Park, which is a G'day tourist park. Because we have G'day membership, and we've got a drive-through site which is really nice. It's dog friendly. There's a pool, there's a camp kitchen, and it's a really nice site. We've stayed here before. So it's dark in Broken Hill, but this view is stunning up here, and we decided we would go out for a night drive because we're only here for 2 days and I wanted to see as much of Broken Hill as we possibly could. So we're having a tour around at night, and we came up to the top where the mining museum memorial is, and this view is just spectacular up here. Day or night, it's magnificent. However, as I pointed out on most of our trips, it's windy and cold, and you can hear the wind howling behind us. And yes, I've got my beanie on, and yes, it's cold, and Dougie's got his coat on. But we're still up here enjoying the view.
This side. Oh, that'd be right. Just as I turn around to get a picture, the light goes out.
Well, that was certainly interesting up there on top of the hill, but we've now come back down and we're heading down the main street. We're going back to the caravan park. It's nearly 9 o'clock. It's getting dark here. It's getting cold here. You heard the wind howling up there, so we're just going to browse along the main street and have a look at some of the beautiful old buildings. I'm hoping to see the hotel that is the Priscilla Hotel. I believe it's called the Palace. And then we're going to head back to the caravan site, and we'll have some more looking at the main street tomorrow. Here we are at the Pro Heart Gallery in Broken Hill. Now, Pro Heart started his career not as an artist, but as a miner, and he worked in the mines here in Broken Hill. So this part of the Pro Heart Gallery over here, these large sculptures with all these insects and really cool different kinds of sculpture, is all free. You can just come here, park your car, come and have a look at it. If you come across into the gallery, where we're going to go and have a look at in a minute, so the cost is $5. So it's not hugely expensive. So spend the $5 and come and enjoy some amazing art. Now, for those that are interested in art, this is a beautiful place to come and visit. Now, those of you who have a dog, you'll be really surprised to note that Dougie got to walk around right through the gallery. See if you can spot him as you watch this video. So I really like this sculpture, which is called the Yabby Eater. It's very different. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Yeah, when you see the car painted, it's just stunning.
Yeah.
It really is. Absolutely stunning. You can see all the little ants crawling up over the side of the bonnet. But you can see what they mean about his obsession with dragonflies and stuff. So the gallery includes an interactive display where you can learn about Pro Hart's work and all the different things he did. Now, he wasn't limited in any way, so there's drawings here, there's sketches here, there's paintings. You saw the sculptures outside. He was so diverse, and the interactive display is amazing. You've got to remember also, Pro Hart was a miner in the Broken Hill mines for BHP for many years. Okay, so just letting you know, the gallery is in one of the back streets in Broken Hill, so it's a little bit interesting to find it. So do go to the Tourist Information Centre. Now, it's open between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. daily. So Pro Hart was fascinated with insects, particularly ants and dragonflies, and you'll see that in all his artwork. I mean, it's amazing. He actually painted a car, like a Rolls Royce, and it's just stunning. I really liked all the little ants. You guys can come and check out all the details of how beautifully painted this is. Okay, so the Pro Hart Gallery is really amazing. We did have a quick look around the gift shop afterwards, but we're now down near the Tourist Information Centre exploring the giant ant. Now, this thing is huge, but I'm 99% sure this is also Pro Hart. It looks like Pro Hart, very much like that. But across the road from here is where the old railway museum is, and there's a lot of other interesting things that we're going to explore there now. So the railway museum was dog friendly, and it only cost us $10 for adults to get in, so it was very reasonable. Goodness, can you imagine using this thing? The train's coming. The train is going. You sit there and be good. Good boy, Dougie.
Dougie. Are we walking past a train? We are. Is there a train, Doug? It is a train. It is the bottom of the train. What? You heading towards the train for me? Good boy heads towards the train. And we can see you walking towards the train. There's a train. Is that the train, Dougie? What is the train?
Well, this railway museum has been amazing so far. You guys, if you're into trains or like history, you definitely want to check out this railway museum at Broken Hill. It's run by volunteers and it's well worth the visit. So wandering around to see all the old trains was really fascinating. Climbing up the stairs to get into the carriages was very entertaining. I didn't try and pull Dougie up there. I just put him, attached him to a signpost down the bottom. But this has been really amazing to see. We're going to have a look inside some of the other buildings because the railway museum here is not limited to just railway, and there's a lot of really interesting museum things inside that we're now going to have a quick look at. Well, I can say I certainly wasn't expecting to see a merry-go-round or an amusement park inside the building here as part of the railway museum. But here we go. How amazing is this? So as you go from room to room in the different buildings, it's just amazing. All the different history from Broken Hill, all the different memorabilia, just trying to read everything and keep up with all the different parts. It goes from the amusement stuff that I showed you a minute ago, right the way through to the history of medical services. You've got to remember this is the home out here for the flying doctors, so there's a lot of interesting memorabilia and information about that. The first ambulance, I don't know about you, but I'm not sure I would be wanting to try and get into town on that, but in the 1800s it was a starting point. You really must come and see this if you're in Broken Hill. It's not something I would have thought about previously, but definitely glad that we've come and checked it out. But I'm not going to share the whole place with you. You guys need to come and check it out yourself. And as traditional with our videos, we're now going to take the heritage walk around the main street of Broken Hill. Okay guys, so this is really cool. So they have this walk in Broken Hill called the Heroes, Larrikins and Visionaries of Broken Hill. And it is a voiceover so you can listen to the walk as you go along. So I've recorded some of the bits and pieces so that you guys can actually listen to it as we enjoy this amazing walk around Broken Hill's history.
From the ingenuity of the earliest inhabitants, the Williakali, to the local athletes who became national achievers and Olympians, Broken Hill has always had something special. Most of Australia's mining executives started out here, and the only people killed on Australian soil in World War I were at Broken Hill. The Heroes, Larrikins and Visionaries walking trail takes you on a journey into Broken Hill's vibrant history, the city's story told through the stories of the people who came from all over Australia and around the world to start a new life, or to make their fortunes, or to create change. Broken Hill has produced some of the greats in business, sports, the arts and the sciences. People like the self-taught ecologists Albert and Margaret Morris who restored the native flora, and the workers' hero Percy Brookfield, the brilliant engineer A.J. Keast, the unlikely screen idol Chips Rafferty, the artist Pro Hart, and geologist David Brannigan and Ernest Weatherall, the Labour politician who brought water to Broken Hill. Occupational health began in Broken Hill as men like Brookfield and Union President Richard Sleeth, who sat on the board of inquiry into the alarmingly high instances of lead poisoning at the silver-lead mines. Broken Hill's war heroes and heroines, including Vivienne Bullwinkle and Reginald Inwood, risked their own lives to save others and were awarded the highest military and civil honours, the Order of Australia, the Order of the British Empire, and the Victoria Cross for their outstanding service. Living in the desert, with its dust storms and water shortages, isolation, and many hardships, creates resourcefulness and practicality, and the women of Broken Hill held their families and communities together when the shortage of fresh food and water created hardship. Some invented their own livelihoods, by necessity or choice, like Frances Egan the restaurant towner, who famously won a pitched battle with the unions, and Selina Hearn Mahue, Broken Hill's first female blacksmith. Tess Alfonsi was the first woman to own a mine in Australia, and Nydia Eds was the first woman elected to the Broken Hill City Council. In 1980, Broken Hill gymnast Marina Sulicic represented Australia at the Moscow Olympics. The heroes, Larrikins and Visionaries of Broken Hill overcame the many obstacles of living in a remote desert city. All, in some way, contributed to a place whose history and culture is unique.
To listen to the individual stories, you'll find the QR code on the signs around town, and each number gives you a different story. This bit's just been an overview. Okay guys, we finally found the Palace Hotel, or the Priscilla Hotel, which was in the movie Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Now, Broken Hill actually has a Priscilla festival, but I have to say when I walked inside this building, I felt like I had stepped back into Italy with all these amazing frescoes, and the fact that it seems to have been stopped in time with these beautiful banisters, beautiful stuff. Apparently, I have been told by one of the locals that all the rooms are like this, but you can't go upstairs unless you are actually a guest. So one day, might book myself in here so we can have a really good look around. But the bar room and the back room, and they do live Priscilla shows. Definitely going to come back for the Priscilla Festival once I work out when it's on. So after a nice walk around the main street and having had a lovely sandwich lunch, Dougie enjoyed some carrot and cucumber. I don't know why he likes carrot and cucumber. We've hopped in the car so that we can explore some of the touristy stuff that are a bit further away from the main street and the caravan park. So we're currently across the road from Bell's Ice Creamery, and the thing that makes this an amazing tourist attraction in Broken Hill is the fact that it hasn't changed its appearance since the 1950s. So it still looks like it stepped out of Happy Days with the jukebox and everything. So we're going to have a look around here. We're going to grab ourselves a milkshake or an ice cream or something like that, and get to experience the amazing flavours that they have. So apparently there's some really unique flavours here at Bell's Ice Cream. Something else that's interesting about the ice cream is at the back, they've literally got a museum where the back has all these amazing things. Now, I'm not going to spoil that for you. We're going to go back outside, but one other amazing thing is that they actually have doggy ice cream with a special doggy ice cream and a special doggy cone, all just for Dougie. So he's going to enjoy this.
That's it. You licky ice cream. There you go, darling. This is definitely a YouTube moment, Dougie boy. Hang on, we're not getting your face out. You want your cone now? Here. There you go, you can take it away now. Dougie got a doggy ice cream. So it's gluten-free and lactose-free. They do little tiny doggy ice creams.
So after that lovely milkshake I had, which was Malteser flavoured, having a look across the road at some of these historical buildings on this side of Broken Hill. And this is really interesting. And then we're going to head back to the caravan park and have a rest. And I'm going to give Dougie a bath because he really needs one. Okay, so while we're here, I'm going to give Dougie a bath with all the bull dust that we've had around this area, plus the fact that there's these horrible burrs called burdocks, which are really, really long, getting tangled on his fur. I need to keep cutting them out. So we're going to give him a bath, clean him up, and make him smell really nice for the rest of our trip around New South Wales. So after a little bit of effort to find this location, the Google Maps is not very reliable. This site is really significant. So this is when war came to Broken Hill, literally. A picnic train of innocent people were attacked by some guys who had lived in Broken Hill who were Turkish under their original nationality Turkish flag. And people were killed, people were injured at the start of the First World War. Really fascinating. We're going to have a look around here. So this is really interesting. So this is a replica that the Broken Hill Council have put together of the original ice cream cart that was used on the 1st of January 1915 to attack the picnic train by these Turkish gentlemen who obviously must have had an ice cream business in the local town. So here we go. This is native Aboriginal bush tucker. This is native tomatoes. Well, after a wonderful couple of days in Broken Hill, I can say it is definitely a dog-friendly town and a wonderful place to visit. So thanks for watching this episode of our 3,400 kilometre trip around New South Wales. We look forward to seeing you in our next episode. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell, and please leave us a comment.